Today I'm going to feature to you a continuation of bonsai making. I found this nice rock. What I'm trying to mimic is the trees survive into that environment by demonstrating to you forest group type of bonsai making. I have lots of plant materials which are cedar trees. Okay, let's start. So make sure we have these lava rocks. So what you have to do is to pour into the rock. Uh, Putting these lava rocks, it creates an oxygen on the plants, which are a good way of maintaining the plants, creating an environment where they can survive successfully. I have here the cedar trees that I could utilize. What I'm thinking is maybe it's a good idea to start with a tall one. In creating a forest group type of a bonsai, it's up to the creator what kind of design you're thinking to mimic that forest type of environment. So I've been putting all these plant materials all together. Okay. So as you could see, I'm putting the Akadama soil, which help maintain health for these trees to grow successfully. Then what you have to do is to tease the roots of the trees. Make sure there's no air pockets or air gaps. So use the chopstick to find out if there's any air gaps. What you have to do is to circle the chopstick, and if it goes down, that means there's an air gap. So, and then fill up with soil again. Okay. So use a chopstick to piece the soil. Make sure there's no air gaps. You can also press it down with your hands to make sure they're compacted, okay, so that when you water, the soil will not wash out. I didn't put a drainage hole on the rock because it's already shallow and the water just drain to the side. I don't have to worry about cold wet feet because this is a shallow rock or stone that I utilize. The water will drain on the sides. Okay. And then what you have to do now, I'm almost done with the plantings, making a forest group type of a bonsai. So now I'm going to add some other plant materials like soleraria, or it belongs to the nettle family, and this is from my yard. Sometimes they call them as baby steers. You could add it to your bonsai creations. Add it around the base. Add it like that. All around it. By adding these baby's tears, prevent from soil erosion. Your creation, like it's been aged, it makes your creation more beautiful by adding other plantings like maybe a moss. And as for me, I use these baby steers. Okay, so just put all together in between. Okay, like that. Now you have an instant creation. All right. So now, since over here in the Pacific Northwest, it's a mushroom time. This is the time when mushrooms grow is abundant in the Pacific Northwest. okay? So they grow everywhere, like the one I got over here, okay? So you could add that also into your planting. So let's do that. Let's add the mushrooms. And in the near future, I would like to feature also about mushrooms, the edible mushrooms. But this time, I would like to concentrate bonsai and the other plants. Mushrooms are abundant here in the Pacific Northwest. Make sure you know what are edible because there are also poisonous mushrooms. So I need to learn that, add that into my skills. Remove some of the branches. And by the way, don't forget to water. It's good that it's not raining here in the Pacific Northwest right now. The temperature is 47 degrees. It's a little bit cold, but it's better than raining. And then you can also maybe make a styles of this one, like putting a wire. But for me, because these plants are juvenile right now, okay, so I don't think they need a wire because right now I think I have attained a forest group style of a bonsai, and I hope that you enjoy watching this episode, and please like and subscribe, and see you next time. And I'm going to show you more of the different types of a how to make a bonsai. Bonsai making is an art. To learn bonsai, do research like on YouTube's or some books on how to make a bonsai. And also there's an apprentice where you can go to Japan and study with a master bonsai maker. And it takes 5 years to do a master class for how to do a bonsai making. So you could do that too, all right? As I've said before, you could also attend bonsai societies where they teach you on how to make a bonsai, the different techniques, and cheaper. What you have to do is to just pay a membership fee, a yearly thing, and there you go. And if you have the time, all right? So enjoy, and God bless you all. Bye bye. Now this is the finished product that I made as a forest group, Penjing style, where so I planted the trees on a rock. Then I added different kinds of other plant materials such as a solerolia. Soleroli is a plant in the nettle family, and sometimes they call them as baby steers, okay, or sometimes they call them as angel steers or peace in the home, or sometimes they also call them as bits and pieces, and they are beautiful for adding into a bonsai making. And then I also added some mushrooms to it because right now in the Pacific Northwest, mushrooms are abundant over here. Be an artist in making a bonsai. All right. So I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you learn something from this episode. This is the forest group style bonsai.